Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at XRP and we're going to be talking about the lawsuit. Is it over or not? Because there's a lot of misinformation, or at least people are misinterpreting some news. And we'll talk about whether XRP can get to $20 or not. So first of all, let's go through some articles here on Twitter or some posts. So basically, the main key takeaway from the lawsuit at the moment is that XRP is not a security. So that is a massive victory for Ripple. It's a massive victory. It's not the victory. So the lawsuit is still ongoing. This is not the end of the lawsuit. So judge ruled XRP doesn't fit Howey test an investment with profit expectation from others. Ripple's institutional XRP sales compliance with securities laws and jury decisions are pending. So XRP doesn't meet the securities standards. The judge ruled XRP doesn't fit Howey test, and we're still in this thing, guys. This is not over. This is just a nice step to the right direction for Ripple. So the lawsuit is not over, just to clarify, because some people are misinterpreting this, and because of the pump, people thought that this was the end of the lawsuit. So this is a victory for Ripple, but not the victory, just so you are clear. So Ripple XRP emerges victorious. The long-awaited verdict has been announced, confirming XRP's utility and clearing the way for its widespread adoption. So again, these sort of tweets are misleading people into believing that the lawsuit is over. So this is basically the judge stating that XRP, the token, is not a security. That's the only thing that we can take away from this. This is not the end of the lawsuit, just to repeat myself for the fourth time. So if the company is able to win the SEC lawsuit and trading resumes on major cryptocurrency exchanges like Coinbase, XRP is poised for significant adoption. Now, we've already seen this. We've already seen the exchanges relisting XRP. So that's why we saw all of this volume coming in. And taking a look at the exchanges here, you can see Coinbase has relisted the token, and there's a lot of volume coming in. Obviously, you can see the volume spike here. This is due to the fact that XRP was deemed not to be a security, and on top of that, the exchanges started relisting. So in just a day, we did a 2x, almost a 2x. So from this low in May, we actually did a 110% to the upside. So if you were averaging in at these prices, you are good to take profits, or you did take profits here at 90 cents or 85 cents. Some exchanges had the token go up to 93 cents. You obviously did a nice 2x. But you have to keep in mind that XRP is not helping with the decentralization, and they don't really consider themselves to be a cryptocurrency if you listen to what the team has been saying. So yes, it is good that SEC is going to be losing this case, because it does look like Ripple is going to take the W here, although they might have to pay some fees for some just minor things, because obviously I don't think they're gonna get away with all of this 100% clean. The SEC is just gonna force them to pay, maybe a few $1 million here and there. But all in all, Ripple is probably going to be victorious in this lawsuit, and when everything is settled, that is when we're probably gonna be at the verge of entering the bull market. But make no mistake about it, XRP is working with a lot of centralized banks, with a lot of countries, and they're developing and helping countries develop the CBDCs, and they're giving them the infrastructure to do that. So they're not for decentralization, and they are actually going against what crypto is supposed to be. So yes, it's good that they're winning. Yes, it's going to bring a lot of adoption into the crypto ecosystem, but this doesn't benefit us long term. So if you're a true crypto investor, or you are relying on decentralization, you're relying on crypto as your means of moving around the money however you deem necessary, XRP is not there to help you out with that, because as we all know, CBDCs are going to be another tool for the government to use to manipulate us and control our funds, block our bank accounts whenever they feel like doing so. And that's just not something that a lot of people want. If that's something that you like, obviously XRP is for you, and this is something that you can be investing into. But personally, XRP is not a project that I am bullish on in terms of decentralization. So the current circulating supply is sitting at 52 billion tokens, and the market cap is sitting at 37, almost 38 billion dollars. So when people say that Ripple is going to be, going to $500, let me just humble you in a very respectful way. So if you take a look at the market cap and you understand how all of this works, basically the way the market cap is calculated is you take the circulating supply and you multiply that by the price. So you multiply 52.5 billion tokens by 72 cents and you get $38 billion. That's the way the market cap is calculated. So it's basically all of the tokens added in between each other, and that's what you get. So the current value of this asset is $38 billion. So it's not that $38 billion was invested into Ripple, it's the total value of all the tokens combined together. Now, for us to do a 10x from here, the price would be sitting at $7, and we would be looking at a $380 billion market cap. That's a 10x. So if you take a look at the current market cap rankings, you can see that right now Bitcoin is sitting at $588 billion. Ethereum is sitting at $232 billion. So let's say by the end of the bull market, Ethereum gets to $1 trillion and we sit around $10,000 per ETH coin. Now, if XRP is going to get to $7, that would put it at the third place, I think right below that. Maybe Cardano is going to be is going to be competing with XRP, BNB, depending on what happens with Binance during this time. But I think XRP is going to stay in the top 10. But if you're saying that XRP is going to go to $20, that's going over $1 trillion market cap. If you're saying it's going to $50, that's going to be even more than Bitcoin's market cap probably by the end of the bull market. So just apply mathematics to this, try to calculate what is the more realistic price to be expecting from XRP at the peak of the bull market. Because if you're waiting for $500, my friend, you are not going to be seeing that price probably within the next 5 to 10 years. That is just an extremely, extremely unrealistic prediction. So obviously the crypto markets are not as mature as the stock market, and there's an argument that all of these cryptos are going to be sitting at, tens of trillions of dollar market cap in the next 20 years. Which is true. Obviously, not all projects will survive. Solana, I'm looking at you. But I do think that it is possible within the long term. But right now, when people are talking about $500 XRP token price, well, if you're going to be waiting until it gets to $500, I just don't know why would you hold throughout all these bearish times. Why wouldn't you take profits at, let's say, $7 to $10 and just wait until the next retracement, buy in at the bottom and repeat? The only coin, if you would really like to be holding for the long term, I would recommend is Bitcoin. Otherwise, if you are waiting for $500 per XRP token, you might as well just sell when it gets overextended and then buy back and just keep doing that until you get to your $500 mark. But again, that's if you're going to be even alive at that time, because $500 is not realistic, guys. You have to do the math here. XRP is not going to flip Bitcoin. So that's just something for you to understand. Once again, the circulating supply is multiplied by the price. That's how you get the market cap. So multiply 52 billion tokens, and let's say 60% is out in circulation or 70% by that point. So multiply that by 500 and look at the numbers that you're going to get. It's going to be a crazy number there. So just keep that in mind. And yeah, that's pretty much everything that I wanted to talk about. XRP is not a security, and this definitely gives more breathing room for all the layer ones that were scared of getting charged, because while they can still get charged, this does set a precedent where we see that the SEC can actually lose in a lawsuit against a project that is a cryptocurrency technically, but technically not. So that's definitely a good sign for all the layer ones and all the higher caps that are potentially going to be targeted by the SEC. But let me know what you think about this entire situation. What are your thoughts on Ripple? Do you think this will affect the decentralization aspect of crypto a lot? This will definitely bring in more liquidity and more volume into the space, which is good. But then again, we don't really want to be working with central banks and with CBDCs. So when a crypto is actively supporting and assisting in that, well, you're not a part of my team, unfortunately. So thank you all for watching this video. I'm going to see you in the next one. Take care, stay safe, and goodbye.